The Power of Positive Thinking, Part 1. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts can change the way you see your day? Imagine waking up in the morning and thinking, "Today will be difficult. Nothing will go well." You may start the day feeling tired and worried, even before anything happens. Now imagine starting the same day with a different thought. "Today may have challenges, but I can handle them." The situation has not changed. Your mindset has changed. Positive thinking does not mean pretending that every problem is easy. It means choosing to look for possibilities instead of focusing only on problems. When something goes wrong, a positive thinker asks, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of saying, "I can never do this." For example, imagine a student who gets a low score on an English test. A negative thought might be, "I am bad at English. I will never improve." That thought can make the student want to give up. But a positive thought could be, "I made some mistakes, but now I know what I need to practice." That small change in thinking can make a big difference. Positive thinking can help you stay motivated when your progress is slow. It can also help you become more confident when you face new challenges. Remember, you cannot control everything that happens in life, but you can often choose how you respond to it. So, the next time you face a difficult situation, stop for a moment and ask yourself, "What can I do to make this better?" That simple question can be the beginning of a stronger and more positive mindset. The Power of Positive Thinking, Part 2. Positive thinking becomes especially important when life does not go according to plan. Everyone has difficult days. Sometimes you study hard but still make mistakes. Sometimes you work on a goal for a long time and do not see results quickly. In these moments, it is easy to become discouraged, but your thoughts can help you continue. Imagine you are learning English. You practice speaking every day, but you still make mistakes. You may think, "My English is terrible." If you repeat this thought every day, you may lose confidence and stop practicing. Instead, try saying, "I am still learning, and every mistake helps me improve." This does not mean that your English will become perfect overnight. It simply gives you a reason to continue. Positive thinking can also help you notice small successes. Maybe today you learned 5 new words. Maybe you understood a sentence that was difficult yesterday. Maybe you spoke English for 2 minutes without stopping. These small achievements matter. When you notice your progress, you become more motivated to keep going. You begin to understand that improvement is a process. Another useful habit is to replace negative questions with positive ones. Instead of asking, "Why am I so bad at this?" ask, "What can I practice today?" Instead of saying, "I cannot do it," say, "I cannot do it yet, but I can learn." Your words influence your attitude, and your attitude can influence your actions. So, when you face a difficult moment, remember, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep moving forward. The Power of Positive Thinking, Part 3. One of the best ways to develop positive thinking is to be careful about the people and ideas around you. Imagine spending every day with someone who always says, "Nothing will work," "You cannot do it," or "There is no point in trying." After hearing these words again and again, you may start believing them. Now imagine spending time with people who encourage you. They do not tell you that life will always be easy. Instead, They remind you that problems can be solved and mistakes can become lessons. The people around us can influence our attitude, so it is helpful to choose friends who support healthy goals and encourage us to improve. Another powerful habit is gratitude. Gratitude means noticing and appreciating the good things in your life. You do not need a perfect life to feel grateful. You can be thankful for your family, your friends, your education, your health, a good meal, or even a peaceful moment. Try this simple exercise. Before you sleep, think of 3 things you are grateful for. Maybe you learned something new today. Maybe someone helped you. Maybe you finished an important task. This habit can train your mind to notice positive moments instead of focusing only on problems. Positive thinking also means accepting that bad days are normal. You do not have to feel happy every minute. When you feel disappointed or tired, give yourself time to recover, then look for your next small step. Remember, a positive mindset is not about ignoring reality. It is about facing reality with hope, patience, and a willingness to improve. The power of positive thinking, Part 4. Positive thinking can also change the way you deal with failure. Failure is a normal part of learning and growing. Nobody succeeds at everything on the first try. Even people who achieve great things have made mistakes along the way. Imagine someone who wants to learn a new skill. At first, they may struggle. They might make many mistakes and feel frustrated. If they decide that failure means they are not good enough, they may stop trying. But what if they see failure as information? Instead of saying, "I failed," they can say, "I discovered something I need to improve." This way of thinking creates a different attitude. Another important habit is setting small goals. Sometimes a big goal can feel overwhelming. For example, saying, "I will become fluent in English quickly," may feel difficult. Instead, set a smaller goal. Today, I will learn 10 new words and practice speaking for 10 minutes. When you complete a small goal, you feel progress. Then you can create another goal. Positive thinking is not about waiting for motivation. Sometimes you need to take action first and motivation comes later. When you feel tired, take one small step. When you make a mistake, learn from it. When something takes longer than expected, be patient with yourself. Progress may be slow, but slow progress is still progress. So remember, do not let one difficult day convince you that you cannot have a better tomorrow. Keep learning, keep trying, keep moving forward. The power of positive thinking, Part 5. Positive thinking is not something you learn in one day. It is a habit that becomes stronger when you practice it every day. You can start with simple actions. When you wake up, think about one thing you are looking forward to. During the day, notice the good things that happen, even if they are small. When you make a mistake, ask yourself what you can learn from it. You can also change the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, "I cannot do this," try saying, "I am learning how to do this." Instead of thinking, "Everything is going wrong," ask, "What is one thing I can improve right now?" These small changes can help you develop a stronger mindset. But remember, positive thinking does not mean ignoring real problems. It means facing problems with a calm and hopeful attitude. Sometimes you need to ask for help, take a break, or make a new plan. That is also part of being strong. Your thoughts can influence your actions, and your actions can shape your habits. Good habits can help you move closer to your goals. So, when tomorrow brings a new challenge, do not immediately think about everything that could go wrong. Take a breath. Think about what you can control. Choose one small step and take it. The power of positive thinking is not that it makes life perfect. Its power is that it can help you face life with greater hope, patience, and confidence. Thank you for listening to this English lesson. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone who is learning English. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in your ability to improve.